Well, welcome back, guys. It's been a while. I've been away pretty crook, um, so I haven't really been playing much on really anything. And we've come back to the hottest planet in the game that you've ever played. And as you know from last time when we ran around, when you're out here, you start getting heat damage. But unlike the cold planets, as I've explained in the last video, you jump back in the shade and you're good. So we're going to do a quick run over.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
And we'll get to the point where it drops in a forward operating station. So you can survive for quite a fair bit of time out in this area without having to worry too much about the actual heat damage. So we've only lost the first quarter of our protection, and we've run quite a
Mark's
ways.
waiting for us at Bourne's greenhouse. He'll have more info on where the transport was taken.
Got it.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
So the big thing about this is, of course, being in this area, it doesn't, it stops us from getting affected by the sun. Don't know how, but it just does. It's a big shielded area. But the great thing about it is now we can call in the Nomad. And we can drive around in that.
So, Elaaden. Charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned?
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Elaaden is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
So, this is the lovely desert that we are facing. It's hotter than most deserts on Earth, as you can tell by the simple fact is
Temperature levels are climbing,
it's
Pathfinder.
50.7 degrees Celsius. Don't ask me what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm not even going to try and convert that because I'm an Aussie and we use the proper system for temperatures. Yes, a little dig at my American friends. As you can see, we've got quite a few objectives throughout the planet. Now, with these are Sam's memory triggers. This finishes off the main storyline there. Then you've got the investigate the Ket ship. When you click on these, it shows you the locations of all the monoliths. Now, that is going to be our first run through so that we don't have to worry about the temperature and we can just enjoy moving around the planet, take our time with stuff. We don't have to worry about heat or anything like that. This is the medical supplies that we were asked to collect from the guy on the ship that we arrived in the galaxy with. These are the last ones for the scanning minerals, sorry. And also the last two for collecting plants. So this planet finishes off a lot of side objectives that we've been hanging on to. So what we can also do is do a quick run through if we want to pick up the extra missions here. We can also call into the outpost, have a chit chat there. You visit Paradise. You also, this one here is really hard to get to at times, but it's right at the end of the point. I've died several times trying to get to that one or this one here. So I don't really worry about those too much. As you can see, you've got stupid amount of credits. We don't really have to worry about it. So let's get on with it. We're going to go and tackle the monoliths. Also, the Nomad takes very little damage.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Takes
Life support at 100%.
Shut up, Sam. I'm trying to talk. The damage, as you can see,
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
goes incredibly slow in the Nomad. So, with the old Q button, we bring up the closest monolith, and let's get boogie in. Now, of course, there's going to be extra secondary missions around little spawn-ins of those, but we're going to ignore those pretty much all the way through until we get the monolith activated, and then we do the vault. Now, this vault's rather easy, you get it done really quickly. There is also a large architect, of course, on this planet, as with most of them. I think it's the last architect we have to battle in the game, actually. So we've killed them all so far. As you see, my driving's got a little bit
Are
better.
those scavengers dismantling the remnant tech?
That
Activating automated forward station deployment.
So just by driving around, and look, we've already got an additional mission. Hey look, roadkill!
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support
Well,
at 100%.
it's better.
I advise against prolonged sun exposure, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, we're approaching a scavenger site. I advise caution.
As you can see, my driving ability actually hasn't gotten any better. Alright, so this is always a little bit of fun trying to find the glyphs on this one, so you have to use your noggin about how to move around and get onto things a little bit more. There isn't really a straightforward path, but as with all these, once you get up top, it's pretty easy to get a couple of them done really quickly. But the last one, I believe, is, yeah, it's over there. Now you can't get to it from here, but you might be able to get to it from over here. Let's have a look. I doubt it, but... Oh, look at that! That was skill. Pulled that one right out of my butt. There
That
we go.
should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Successful. Good work, Ryder.
I was actually looking forward to doing this little Sudoku game for it, but I think this planet doesn't really have it that much. Might be one of them that has it. Then again, none of them might have it. Don't remember. Been a while since I've done a lot on this planet because, yeah, it's taken us a while to get here, and this one I usually power through pretty quickly.
This heat is unbearable.
I detect a considerable temperature drop in shaded areas.
Alright, so we'd have to go around the mountain to go activate that one, and that's exactly what we're going to go do, because it's always good to have the fast travel points unlocked as quickly as possible.
Pathfinder, I detect broken scavenger machinery ahead.
Yeah, I really don't care, Sam. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I am extremely excited about the new Legendary Edition of the first 3 Mass Effect games.
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for.
So I am seriously hoping that they might actually redo this one with the same treatment that they've given these new ones, but I doubt it. It'd be nice if they added a few extra planets to this one, as we've talked about previously, because that'd be awesome. Or if they even finished maybe this series, great, but I doubt they will.
Pathfinder, a tracking signal was attached to that canister.
Why?
Unknown. The signal is defunct. There may be more at other scavenger sites. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this technology was built by the scavengers. Activating automated forward station deployment.
So as you can see, there are a lot of side missions that we're picking up as we're going around.
The ambient temperature is normal. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Yes, I'm literally following the lines because they usually give you a good indication of where you can actually drive through the area. And we're going to sneak over this little ridge bit here. Like that. And we're going to hug this ridge line. Now, some good news, when the Legendary Edition does come out, we will have hopefully finished our full playthrough of this, and we will start a series from the very beginning of Mass Effect. And I can show you everything I remember about that game. Also, I'm working on a new Zero Caliber video, since it's been pretty popular on my channel. And that's going to be my tips and tricks video. And we'll run through a few different things on it, showing you, all the common questions that seem to be coming up on the websites, and I can try and help everybody with that one. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. My wife's actually helping me with that one. Got quite a list of things to cover on that. So
Looks like it isn't filled in yet.
of course it's not, because I
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
So we've got to get up top there, we've got to get up top there, and we've got to get up there. There we go again. Wrong button. Oops. We should be able to cheat and get up here. Might not be able to. Oh, there we go. And we should get both here and there.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder. Interface successful, Pathfinder.
So no, I'm not cutting out the little bits where in the other ones you'd have the little side Sudoku missions. They're just not on this planet. I don't know why they didn't do it, but maybe they ran out of time or something when they were doing development. As everybody knows, it was rushed in the end.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
The thing is, a lot of these planets remind me a lot of Mass Effect 1. Because in Mass Effect 1, you'd have large open areas to drive through and do stuff, just like this.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
So there we go, we've got a little travel point, make life easier to come back. Now we're heading for this one, so we'll do this quick travel, then that one, and then we'll head over there. There's also the Paraphonium, well, not the Paraphonium, but the crash ship or something around here. Remnant site, yeah, crash cat ships. Elaaden. Yeah, just talking about Lawrence Pass. Yeah, whoopty. The viability for this place is extremely low right now.
Mining zones in this region
We're
are
at
available,
8%,
Pathfinder.
but
I've added
as
them
soon as
to
we
your
get the
nav
vault
system.
online, it
Pathfinder,
will
the
skyrocket
salvage
to
ahead
over
attracted
50%.
scavengers.
Beautiful wife just bought me lunch. So these remnant ships, as you can see there, really gives you an idea of just how large those things were.
A crashed remnant derelict. Not the only one in Helios.
If they never actually finish working on this game, or this part of the series, I would love to for them to tell us who the hell was attacking the Jordan.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
And sorry guys, but I should have said spoiler. That is actually the name of the remnant builders. So I was never going to tell you that. I was going to let you find that out when the game
Mining
told you.
zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
But I guess spoiler alert. Bit late.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
So there's the last monolith. We've just got a sneak peek on it. We will take advantage of trying to do whatever's
I
closest to
detect
us.
above normal
As you can see.
temperatures.
Might as well get these things done. And there's the big worm. You can't hurt that thing. It's bigger than a remnant architect. I have no idea what it does. It's definitely remnant in design, as you can see. You can't shoot it, you can't kill it, and if it gets near you, it'll kill you.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I have no idea what they're trying to do with that. Kind of gives you the idea that it's like tilling the soil in a way.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
But when you first land in Helios, you really think that the first planet is a desert. Doesn't have anything on this one.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%.
Alright, so we've got one there, and we've got our usual. Gotta stop pressing that H button. Nearly ran off the edge. As you can see, it's be quite easy to do those other two.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
When I first played this planet, I spent a lot of time trying to do side missions on the way to things and whatnot, as always, but I found it is just so much easier to speed run the monoliths because it just makes your life so much easier on this planet. Hey, yay! Alright, so I'll speed this up for you, but you will see how to make it. First thing, we're going to copy that one into this square, because as you can see, it can't go on that line because it's already here. Can't go on that line, it's already here. Just like this one, can't be there. So since the only open spot there is this one, we copy it there. Which means whatever spare one is left, being the last click, means that's there. So we've now got that line done, that line done. We can finish off this line since we've got 4 out of the 5. Nope, nope, yep. So we've already got that one done. So we know this symbol here is the same one here. This symbol here is obviously there, so we definitely know that that one was correct. These two symbols are the ones that are missing. Now we can't put those in because we don't have corresponding ones over here, so we have no idea. So these two, as you can see, they're mirrored. So one here, one here, one here, one here. We've already got this one here. We've already got this one here. So they don't help us. This here doesn't help us here. This one does help us here, because to have this one, that's the only place that it can go. So unlike Sudoku, this one has little squares here that show you the outer line of where things need to go. So this one here is its own little box. Obviously a box here, a box here, a box here, a box here. Each one of the boxes can only have the same amount of icons, and each row can only have the same amount of icons. So it does seem a little confusing, but it's actually, as you can see, quite easy when you actually pay attention to what you're doing. It's not a hard challenge. So now, as you can see, just by adding that one, and we know that one goes there, we know that one definitely goes there. Whatever one we're missing, being this one, goes here, which is our first one of the central box, because we finish off that row. This is just like playing Sudoku. It's incredibly easy. Just takes a bit of concentration here and there. So that one finishes off this row because it was the last one. Same thing here. Already got it, already got it, already got it. There we are. So now we've got that one, that one, that one done. That one done. So the only place it can go now to finish it off, because we need 5 of them, is here. So just process of elimination. Nice and simple. We know that one goes here because that's finished off with that box, and it was the last one in that row. Same thing here. We've completed this row. Well, not completed it. We will in a second. That's the one we want. Alright? So I'm slowing it down to show people just how to do it. I didn't even pay attention to that one, so that's why I scrolled through it real quick. If you hit 6 times, it empties the box. So what do we need? We need this 2 here, these 2 here. So what are we missing? Obviously this one hasn't been put in this row yet, so it can go there. It can't go here, sorry, in this row, can't go in this row, so it has to go in this row, and since it's already here, it goes here. Nice and easy. And then the last symbol to finish off this block is that one. So obviously to have this one needs that one, so it goes there because it can't go in this row because of this one here, but it needs to be in this box. And then the last one we want is that one there. Hit spacebar, green success.
Nice.
Now that's one of the hardest ones in the game. So now we just have to head over to the the vault, and since we unlocked the fast travel point, we can just skip right there. Alright, so we know we have to go this way.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
That won't be an issue very soon, mate. First thing the vault does is get rid of those temperature warning hazard. It will drive us insane if we don't do this.
I detect
funny.
above normal
Drive there.
temperatures.
Now it's cold.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Now we'll need to swap out our ammo for oh, actually we've got the electronic one going, so we're already set for taking these guys on. Run over here. Scan. Let's go down the well. I always advise that once you come down here the first time, save it. Just in case the vault glitches out. So.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Yay, more remnant tech. A remnant armor system is actually a really good armor system depending on which type of playthrough you're going to go through. So we do it. So yeah, there's a little box there. We do our quick check down here, and this one pays off. We've got a box here. So another way to earn a little bit of cash. Wrong button all the time.
Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
Really? You wouldn't think we'd know that by now, would you? As you can see, we've got a bit of research there we need
Looks
to do.
like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
Alright. So, I don't remember how to do this off the top of my head, so let's have a bit of a play around. This one maybe. I don't remember all these off the top of my head, so sometimes you just have to have a crack. But I literally guessed that. So I just knew that every line had to be activated in order for it to actually work. Now, I haven't played this in over a month. I've been playing other games occasionally when I feel well enough to, but not enough to record.
Get ready to fight! Got them all.
That console will activate the vault, Pathfinder. You'll first need to start the reactor and initiate the purification field.
Alright, so there it is there. Nothing to scan in here so far. This one, don't worry about, because all it does is change these little things. Now remember, we are playing this on the hardest level.
I gotta admit, this is kind of exciting. Hostiles ahead!
Never have guessed. My mouse is starting to glitch out.
Stay alert, there'll be more.
I damaged my right click button, so I apologise for the failed zoom ins there. think my mouse is probably dying from the amount of gameplay it's been gone through over the years. Now, as always,
Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
so when you're
I
running
will add
back,
this map to your interface, Pathfinder.
you just run down here, grab this, and you can keep going. So it's actually probably one of the easiest ones to get, I guess, on the way out. Now, there is all kinds of lovely stuff in this direction, if I recall. Not sure about over here, but let's have a look around just for shits and giggles.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Well, that was close. So once we get this bit done, there might be an activation switch. Yeah, there it is. So let's get to the switch real quick. Get the turret on our
So
side.
much better when they're on our side.
Activate some more panels.
Well, that was useful.
So even on the hardest level, this game really isn't that hard.
Well, that gets us a step closer.
So that opens up our door. Oh, so we missed the box. So it still hasn't unlocked that yet, but it won't do that till we get that going. But since we've got plenty of time up our hands today, let's head this way and get some extra stuff while we're at it.
Remnant. We can lay low or take them on.
Did that get rid of the bridge, did it? There we go. Now I've got a bridge cross. Bloody mouse button. I thought I redid the mouse button on another button. Hang on. Actually, I think it tells you if you to something else. Hang on. Yep, there we go. Ah, there we are. Get up there and get that turret.
Turret nearby, Pathfinder.
They hit Drac!
Yeah, you're right. Right, so now the turret's on our side. Track. Keep trying to press the 1 button to swap back, but yeah, it doesn't do that in this game. That's a power attack. Got a little too used to playing armor through with the fellas.
Heads up! Big guys ahead!
Definitely worth changing these over for that. Yeah, this guy was 22. Make our life a little bit easier, right? Take out his main offensive capability. Now he's just got his pulse charge. And the destroyer is dead.
Area cleared.
Alright, over here, we might get something good from the, oh, here it is. The remains from the destroyer. Ah, just some junk. And what have we got in here? I think this is just another one of those ones that gives you the 2 extra skill points, which are utterly useless for me.
There must be a trick to this. Let's give it a try. They must have left a hint behind somewhere.
Alright, so we get out the scanner. Alright, so that one's down. Let's see what happens with this one. Nope, reset it. So, just a process of elimination. Alright, so one, then we know this is this one. Now it's probably on this side. Nope. Well, we'll do the obvious one then. So one down. Two down. Obvious one.
There's gotta be something we're missing.
So we go to the other side then. This one. Then this one. So this is the only one we haven't tried next. Alright, so that one obviously works. Then let's see if there's this one. Yep, lucky guess. Then we do this one.
Nice. What do we get?
A pedestal opened up. Woohoo. Alright.
Pathfinder, that energy barrier will lift when you activate the purification field.
Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
I will add this map to your interface.
So now we've got 2 Remtech spots. So that's a Remtech spot, right where we are. So if we come down, we go this way, we'll grab, should be able to grab that one, and then on the way out, grab this one. Oh, actually no. This shall be interesting. We might have to decide which one we want. Should be able to get this one, and then we might be able to come in to get this one. We'll find out. So what'll happen is we'll save it before we do anything. Alright. Oh, yeah, hang on.
Don't look at me. I can't solve it.
Yeah, you've never been that good at intelligence things, correct? So this is a great place for getting remnant points. As you can see, we've
A
got
high concentration of data here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning.
you get a huge amount of them. Now, some of these panels actually have writing sometimes that's actually quite interesting to read. So, not so much now, but... Oh, yeah. And look, got another remnant data core, so I've got 7 of 9.
Relic box. They're everywhere.
This is pretty much usually where I get to with the boxes, number 7. After that, the only other one would be from the last Remnant Architect, but number 9 wouldn't have a clue where it is or whether I've missed it or any issues. So, but we should be able to fill this in now. So, just by looking at it, here's one of the ones that we need up here, and it's said that it's already in that row, and we're done. First row is complete. Nice and simple. So we need another one of these in here, can't go there. So there's that one. And then we just need the last one out of them. There we are. So one box done already. So we know this two can't go here, obviously. So that one can't go here. That one can't go there and there. And we've already stuffed it up. So let's just reset the glyphs, nice and easy. And there we go, guys. Just when I hit spacebar, this should be right. Look at that.
Glad for the help.
So yeah, 2 level up skill points. If I look at the character things now, yeah, got 38 spare, and I've unlocked every single skill point. And when you finish people's loyalties missions, you get everything here. Like I've already got this, guys, because I've done it before. We've got 105 spare points, so I've got a few. Alright, so that's what this section is. We know that's there. So we come this way. Alright, so we know there's the tech over there, and there's the tech in here. I've never tried to get both. We've cleared out the hostels in this area, which is good. We'll leave this like this, so that we can get across here easily. So we came here, see through this door over here is the activation area. So we'd come down here. These will all be red when we come through. Okay, so if we run past this, we might be able to get that. And then run back and do it. So let's save it. And let's go activate the vault and see what happens, whether we can do it or not. So this could be interesting. Alright, so we obviously need to get over there in order to activate the thing for the bridge.
There may be a console nearby.
Oh, it's not exactly nearby.
Can't go this way.
A console may be of use.
Really? Can't go this way. Console may be of use. Yeah, we're kind of covered that already. That was lucky. And there's, of course, more data. And there's the bridge.
We should be able to get to the purification console.
Won't have to worry about those because they won't affect us enough. If there's any enemies that appear during this quick run through, we decide to run back to activate the field. Well, sorry, activate the facility. So it gets rid of the purification field. We're honestly just going to run straight past them and ignore them.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
Well, we just kind of did. So if there's anything to collect... It's such a pity you can't explore more into these facilities because they're just so big, they look awesome. So, now we save it. Put our guns away.
Okay, get ready to run.
Here we go.
Here it comes! Go, go!
So we know our first stop.
Keep moving!
It's going to be through
Remtech,
here.
grab it!
Alright, so we got that one. Still well ahead of the field. Ah yes, the shield is down. So let's run and grab this one.
Remtech, grab it!
And
It's closing in on us!
Nope.
Move!
So you can't do both. It's worth a try.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! Keep moving! Remtech, grab it!
Alright, so the question is, can we get this after we do this?
It's closing in on us! Move!
Okay, so no you can't. Alright, so since we know we can't do that, let's load the last one.
This console
there's
will activate
one more
the
path we
purification
can try
field.
going.
You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
I'm not sure whether you run quicker with the gun out or not.
Keep
It's always
moving!
worth a try to see.
Remtech, grab it!
Alright, so we come down here, and this is the way to go, hopefully.
Remtech,
Yes.
grab it!
weapons.
Closing in on us! Move! Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Well, I've never been able to do that one before. Well, his health sucks.
On my way.
I think we just got lucky that time. So here we go. Here's the difference. Going into the sun now. And we'll try again.
That's the remnant derelict Morta's obsessed with.
No more bad sun. Isn't that nice? So there we go. We're up over 57% for this planet already. So, as you can see, plenty of side missions to keep us busy while we're here. But that's it, guys. We're going to call that one quits. And next episode, we might go try taking on the architect. But first of all, what we'll have to do is check out the outpost here, chat to everybody, do what we need to do there, and then we'll head over to the colony, and that's where you pick up. Oh, sorry, actually, you don't pick up that mission until you actually get the colony outpost here. Now, you can have two outcomes for that. You have a choice. You can either give a certain bit of technology to the colony, guarantee that you get an outpost, and have them side with you, or you can give it to our first outpost at Prodromos. Now, at the end of the day, it's always better to have the extra outpost here, I think, but we're not sure whether that would have made any difference in any follow-up games because they haven't released any. So I'm hoping when the next Mass Effect 5 comes out, which has been indicated for next year, I believe, we might be able to actually find out if they have a continuation of this one. If they don't, then they might continue on with something with the First Contact War or with Shepard. Either way, I'm happy. I love Mass Effect, so as everybody can tell by the fact of how much I play this game. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. I promise it won't be a month before my next video. Maybe very soon. Look after yourself, guys. Cheers. Okay everyone, we'll leave it there for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified the next time we have an episode come out, make sure you tap that bell or notification icon. Thanks for watching everyone, and until next time, see ya!